James Nixon, farmer at Oaklands, and we are in 18-inch or 450mm rainfall. I farm with my father Richard and my brother Andrew. We've been here for as long as I've been alive, which is 41 years. So behind me we've got 1756 pioneer corn grown on flood irrigation, predominantly winter cropping, and we grow roughly 420 hectares of corn in the summertime. Try to keep that every year, depending on water allocations, and the rest of the farm is dry land. Yep. We've had probes in every corn crop we've ever grown, as well as some of our spring irrigated winter crops. This probe here beside me has been supplied by Schedule It, and been very happy with the way that it's performed throughout the year and the service and backup that we've had. I was a little bit disappointed in our previous probe supplier. They didn't look after us very well. If a probe was broken down, it took a long time to get out and get it repaired or get it sending information again. Brett dropped in one day from just out of a random drop-in. He was servicing probes, installing probes, and reading the information himself and basically tailoring it to my needs, which that's why I went with it. Probes we've had in the past have been the same style of probes, capacitance probes. We've never had issues with them reading the amount of moisture, but scheduling was very limited offering by a lot of the other companies. Brett, he would come in and actually sit down with us, read, when did we plant the corn crop, and then basically change the scheduling from there as the crop grew throughout its life. It also has the rain gauge on it, which this year has proven to be very beneficial due to all the storms that we can have 37mm here and 10 a kilometre away. So it just that part of the package was a great benefit to us. We have 6 probes in 7 corn fields, and we have used them to their fullest advantage in a year like we've just been through. Probably there's more in the app than I was really aware of until I've been using it for the season, and even just 5 minutes ago Brett showed me another piece of information in there that I had not been looking at that was actually quite useful piece of information as well. It's on my phone. I look at it nearly every day due to the corn fields needing irrigating at different times based on rainfall events, previous rainfall events, and moisture availability. We've done 2 actual plants of corn, so an early season and a late season. So the late season's at a different stage to the early season and required different scheduling. So just made sense. The service from Brett has been amazing. He's at least phoning me once a week. Have you noticed this? Have you seen this? What do you think of this? And the backup service that he's provided has been second to none, and I have no hesitation in recommending him to anyone. Yes, the data I check any time that I'd like, including 3 o'clock in the morning after a storm has just blown through with their 2-hour updates. It just makes it very easy to check the rainfall that we've had at each site, and whether I have to get up and go and start a recycle pump or stop irrigation, or just get up and check it in the morning if we haven't had any rain and go, right, I've still got another day or 2 days to go before I need to start irrigating, and plan my work day around that. I don't think I've got an advantage over my neighbours or anyone else. It's easy to look at it from the workshop and go, okay, yes, we need to start irrigating tomorrow and plan for that, versus having to come down to the actual crop and get a shovel out and dig it. I've grown to trust the probes with the amount of water used each watering, and also grown to trust them based off just digging with the shovel early in the probe's life to double check that we are right to water. I don't feel that they'll influence my decision making. It just means I've got to get up and get watering, or wait another day or 3 days. After some of these larger rain events, it's taken 10 days for the paddocks to get back to a watering stage again, and so I don't think it's affecting my decision making. It's a tool that I use while growing summer crop and winter crop as well. 2 weeks we had them installed in some winter crop from when he was able to get all the components together and install them. That was on time. I'd say for this year. We got some spring rain, which didn't mean that I didn't have to irrigate anymore. We were just able to monitor the water or moisture in the soil. It was on time. Within a day, we've been able to get it going. If I've noticed it, I've always rang Brett, and he's either already noticed it himself and already onto it with an answer, or he goes, oh, I haven't seen that, and I'll come out and have a look, depending if it was my data or over the whole scope of schedule it. It's easy to, it's good. Like, I can just use it and look at it and it works. And Brett's backup, after usually a salesman will come through, sell you a piece of machinery, you never hear from them again. Tech services come and deal with that, but Brett just does it all from start to finish, and he knows that everything's right, and I know that everything's the same. I tell them that the probes that I've got in are working very well. They're easy to read, the app's easy to use, and there's a lot of information in the app if you actually delve into it. The backup and service has been great from Schedule It, and I have no hesitation recommending them to anyone.